So why do you want to make
Here's what I don't like. You know what I don't like? Places that make you do their fucking job.
The hot dog stand is one of those places
that's different. Welcome to episode 2 of what was called in the first episode Stanley's Law Podcast, which we think we've renamed to the podcast name of Constant Conflict, because that's basically what it is for Paul and I. We agree on almost nothing. Especially those fucking finger guns.
The finger guns are classic.
They are.
They're classic. Yeah.
So we don't know. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know the name. We don't know if it's the Stanley's Law Podcast. Originally, it was going to be me, and then Paul was sort of the producer. But it's him and I. We can't stop talking to each other. So
Stanley's conflict.
Stanley's constant conflict. And so we started out the last one with me asking you a question.
Yes.
And I was going to ask you another. Well, actually, we promised the viewers something simple, which was to finish the underboob. We also have a new producer, CJ, who we will figure out how to get him some camera time and microphone time, even though he hates it, because he's like the perfect mediator between Paul and I. So it was side boob and underboob. Well, no, I did want to start with
side boob, underboob, or you want?
No, I wanted to start with the How I Met Your Mother rankings. But did you have something that you think's worthwhile to ask to start?
I was going to go on a totally different level. We can start with How I Met Your Mother.
Will you remember the thing you were going to go down? Is it worthwhile? Give me a fucking little Cliff Notes version to see if you're just...
My question for you, I was going to get into the chicken nuggets versus hamburger debate. And see
what? That's not what is it? What?
Well, which one do you pick?
There's so much context needed.
Oh, actually, I have a better one. Okay.
Stay near that mic.
Did you... You know what I don't understand?
CJ, you tell him if he's getting too cold on that mic. You tell him, because he gets so.
Oh, I'll get hot on the mic. Okay, we need to talk about this fucking hot dog stand that's downtown in Boise, because I don't understand why that thing exists at all. There's downtown where all the bars are. There's a hot dog stand that always is hopping with a line. I have never once ever in my life wanted willingly a hot dog.
Okay.
No one likes them.
Well, obviously, that's not true. Otherwise, it wouldn't be hopping.
Do you like them? Do you know someone? This is why.
I'll tell you what. You said this the other night in an Uber or somewhere, and I didn't respond for once.
Okay.
And I had thoughts.
Yeah.
And I've remembered my thoughts.
Which is?
So, as a person who, for those of you here who don't know this, which is going to be fucking all of you, I had Crohn's disease for 6 years. I couldn't eat gluten. If I ate it, I would throw up and shit everywhere and just be genuinely sick or go to the hospital. Cured it like 4 months ago. Now I can eat whatever. No, we're not going down there. That's a whole thing. That's That's a whole deep thing of Stanley's Law of anything that can go right will go right.
You thought it away.
Essentially. So, but now as a person who can eat again and who did have some downtown or street food. Yeah. Street food was like I can imagine having street food. I don't know what it's touched or what's going to happen. So now I can have street food, and I had a dog.
Oh,
hot dog. Hot dog.
Okay.
A hot dog. I'm saying it the wrong inflection. A hot dog.
Yeah.
That's what if you say I had a hot dog, it sounds like you had a dog.
That was hot.
Like
hot in temperature or hot in
like a good looking dog.
Sexy dog.
I don't believe in these boots, man. I just got them stuck on each other again.
Yeah.
It's too much like I look like a dude who just like graduated from some school that he thinks is really cool, and his dad's a lawyer, and he's just a fucking dick.
It's reasons like that why I think maybe there's a God. Let me explain. So if you were a god...
You gotta go back to hot dogs.
If you were a god, though, of this simulation, you know when you're in the bathroom and you're like trying to leave the bathroom and you're fucking pant leg
when I try to leave, I tend to be able to. I don't have to try.
Yeah, hold on. You put on your shorts after the shower, whatever it is, and you're about to go fucking exit, and then your pocket gets caught on the stupid little fucking doorknob of the little... What do you call those things where the sink is and all that, and drawers?
Cupboard?
No, the cupboard's like in a kitchen.
I know what you mean. Cabinet.
Yeah, and you're in like your pocket gets stuck on. Yeah, if you were a god and you were controlling this simulation of people, you would 100% do shit like that, right? Like you'd be like, oh, let me just fuck with this guy for no goddamn reason.
Well, it only happens when people are in a hurry. It's God's way of saying slow the fuck down.
Time.
That's because you're in a hurry to get out of the bathroom.
Yeah, I do get bored in the shower. That's why I don't dry off. Yeah, that's very true. We gotta
go to that story at some point. But no, I think God's way of punishing people in a hurry is that's when your belt loop gets stuck on the door handle. It's when you drop your keys between the seat. It's when all the bad things happen when you're in a hurry because God wants you to slow down. In my version, gods, multiple gods, because of the Norse gods that I believe in. But hot dogs.
Okay, yeah. I forgot we were on hot dogs. And
I have something with this. What it is.
A good-looking dog.
Yeah. So the reason why a hot dog is a great end-of-night street food thing is because it's low commitment and it's not a whole fucking ordeal calorically. It's not like, oh, God, it was so heavy. It's a low commitment, and if you want another dog, hey, Mr. Dogman, throw another dog on, and you have another hot dog. A hamburger? You don't eat 2 hamburgers. I might. Okay. I do, but I'm different.
But you eat 2 hot dogs?
You'll eat 2 hot dogs. You'll eat 3.
I don't even want 1 hot dog.
It's the simplicity as well, because they give you the hot dog. They don't have to when you get a hamburger, they don't go, here's a bun, here's a bun and meat, now make your own hamburger, the rest of it. With a hot dog, they go, here's a bun and some questionable meat, now dress it up how you like.
I'd make my own
It puts
hamburger.
the power in. I know you would, but you don't.
Okay.
Because hot dogs, they put the power in your hands.
Yes.
The hot dog gives you control over your future.
Burritos are way better, though.
Yeah, but a burrito's pre-made. But the motherfucker makes a burrito and decides what he's putting in your burrito.
There's a hot dog stand here, a burrito
right, and the burrito
here.
commitment is significantly more.
And it's better.
Right, but it's a bigger commitment. What's better, a movie or a TV show? Or a TV episode? A singular episode or a full movie?
I will watch 9 episodes of a TV show before a movie.
I understand, because we live in a fucking maybe culture full of pussies who don't commit. They don't even have enough commitment to watch a fucking movie.
No. Because the movie, if I really like the movie, it's over.
Yes,
it's
because
over.
you also have a fear of not having the things movies are for fucking grown-ups.
No. I see what you're saying.
I could go down. I could argue this shit all.
We're gonna argue this right now. Okay. Because here's the thing.
No.
How many? There's one movie I watched on Netflix recently. In case you all haven't seen it, which I kind of forget the name, so I'm gonna butcher this. I feel like everything's name. I think it was called Night Teeth or something, or like it had something to do with teeth. There was vampires.
No
in
way,
it.
That's the name of something.
I think it was called Night Teeth. It was like vampires or some shit like that, and it was a great fucking movie.
Night Teeth.
I think it was called Night Teeth.
Nothing's called Night Teeth.
Well, it makes sense because it's at night and they're vampires and they have teeth. So,
well, I have teeth and it's night.
Yeah. Okay. So this movie was great.
It's called Night Teeth. Get the fuck out of here.
Night Teeth. Great movie.
Oh my God.
Fucking top notch. If you haven't seen it,
really,
get high and watch it.
I don't like vampire stuff.
No. It was good. It was very good. It was like a little bit different of a take on vampire shit. Like it was very, very good.
Was it about them having teeth at night?
Well,
because that sounds like all the other vampire stuff.
A lot happened at night and there were teeth involved. So I don't really know how to answer that question. Great movie, hot chicks, awesome movie. And then it was over. And now it's like, oh, there's not going to be another one probably.
But that's what makes things good. That's why seasons are worthwhile. Because things that end have more valuable.
Yeah, but
No. But I mean seasons like fall, spring, fucking summer, and winter. There's a value in knowing a thing is going to end because it makes you appreciate the thing.
I would get rid of winter.
When you can have an unlimited amount of a thing. Okay, let's talk about diet.
Okay. No, that's
how
different.
much?
That's different.
No. How much better? When you can have pizza any night, how enjoyable is pizza?
Not as enjoyable.
How good is it when there's one fucking night a week where you have your pizza and it's a ritual?
Yes, but it's more like you had the pizza one night and then I tell you never get this again ever. Right? So if I'm watching a TV show and it ends after 3 seasons, it's kind of like I get.
Look, I'm actually on. I believe TV right now is also the future compared to movies because even movie stars are starting to switch over.
Yeah.
Because it actually gives you a way better opportunity to make something better.
Yes.
If you can take let's take the Terminalist. Chris Pratt, our boy.
Great show.
Probably going to talk about him every episode.
Very good show.
Good guy, has stood up to the Hollywood elites. He's just been a dude. He's like, he likes hunting, he likes God, he likes, he's just a good fucking, he's a dude.
Yeah.
I also think he's actually funny himself. Like, he himself is funny too.
Yeah.
I like a lot of Chris's. Chris Hemsworth has got to be, he's the top man. Chris Pratt.
Wait, which one's
Chris Evans
again?
is solid. And which one's who?
Chris.
Which one?
That's...
Which Chris?
Which is the one that dated Miley Cyrus?
That's Liam Hemsworth.
Okay. Which is Chris's brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to be clear.
Okay.
And
so,
isn't there a third one that looks like
Luke?
fucking
Luke looks like you. He's like
unfortunate.
You're like, this one's a brother?
Imagine
and he's the oldest brother. Imagine coming out and being like, I've got this, and then you just have two brothers that just crush.
Is he bald?
Well, no, he doesn't look as bad as you. It's an exaggeration.
Well, arguable. If it's in comparison always to Liam and Chris, then he probably looks worse than me.
Everybody looks bad compared to Chris.
That's what I'm saying.
Liam Hemsworth's good looking. Next to Chris,
right? There's a very big difference if I stood next to Chris or if I stood next to like, I don't know, who's like a disgusting...
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
Like
right.
you'd be like, which one's Danny? Yeah. Which one's Paul? Which one's Danny DeVito? Is that your dad?
He's only like what, 2 feet tall?
Oh my god!
3 feet tall.
Stupid
He's pretty short.
Fuck no, he's like what?
4? 4.5? Like,
no.
He's not that tall.
No, 5'1".
5'1".
I don't even think he's a legal. You know what?
Alien? Do you think aliens are real?
He's 4'10". Oh, so he is a.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's an emerald?
I didn't know if he. I was like, because he didn't seem that. Actually, wow. Okay, so hot dogs.
Oh yeah, right. Hot dogs.
So the hot dog is low commitment activity. It's easy. It's fast, and the burrito. Your burrito talk. Look, the burrito's better.
Way better.
Yeah, but the motherfucker in the burrito truck gets to decide everything that goes in that burrito. And now you got to make changes. You got to make adjustments. You got to go. Yeah, but he's got to do it, and then he brings it out, and then that burrito you got, that's your burrito. That's you. You got to eat what's in that burrito now.
Yeah.
The hot dog is America.
Yeah.
Because it gives the power to the people. The hot dog maker says,
"All right."
He goes, "Hey, here's a hot dog." And he gives you a bun, and he gives you
questionable meat, a pack of cigarettes,
and then he says, "Do what you want with this. You want to put relish on it? Good, you're a fucking murderer. You want to put mustard? Oh, cool. You hate happiness. You want to put some good old fashioned ketchup only? You're a fucking good old fashioned person. I'm a ketchup only on my hot dogs. I think it's beautiful. I think it's wonderful. And you want to put mayo on there? What are you fucking gonna kill kids tonight?" But he lets you do all sorts. The hot dog maker lets you make the choice. The hamburger maker gives you a hamburger, and then you maybe come to. But it's a fucking and you don't eat 2 hamburgers, but you do eat 2 to 3 hot dogs.
So are you the kind of guy who goes to a coffee shop? You walk to a coffee. It's fucking 5 a.m. in the morning. You got up. You got a long day ahead of you. Maybe you're catching a flight to the Alpines or something. I don't know.
First off, the Alpines is not a place.
Whatever.
The Alps.
Fucking The Alps. Sure. You're going.
So I'm going to Europe. And you think that I'm going to a coffee shop that morning?
Yeah, maybe you're at the airport. Maybe you're at the airport and they have
a coffee shop at the airport.
Yeah,
those are very different things.
There's Dunkin' Donuts and there's a coffee shop.
Reset.
Are you the kind of guy?
Reset.
All right,
you fucked it up. First off, the Alpines are not a fucking mountain range.
Where the Alps are in Europe?
The Alps are in Europe.
What are the ones here?
There's a lot of different mountains.
What are
here.
the 2 big ones that you learn about when you're
the
in
Rockies?
Like 3rd grade? Yep.
And the Appalachians.
That's the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of Appalachians.
Yeah. The
Appalachians. Okay. So anyway, fine. You're not going to the Alps. You're going to.
By the way, real quick, how we looking? Is he? Because he's turned towards me pretty much. Are we fine? Would you watch this on YouTube? Good.
Okay. So here's the question: you wake up. You have a long day ahead of you, right? And you wake up, you're going to a
long day because I've got a flight? Because I'm not really a long day guy.
Could be a long day, like, I don't know, you got a big speech to give or some shit.
Well,
whatever.
That's a 1 hour thing.
You have things. Okay, you have things going on.
I have stand up at 9
you have things going on. You have things. Maybe you just want to fucking, I don't know, get high.
Define long day for me because I'm not a long day guy.
Okay,
so I don't know what that is.
I think you need to just wait to see where this is going.
Fine.
And then we can. The long day part isn't important. Are you the kind of guy that wants to go to a coffee shop? And you either say, hey, like, I go to Dunkin' Donuts, coffee cream only, Boom, they give me coffee, cream only. Or I go to one of these fucking
Why don't go to Dunkin' Donuts?
tutti frutti places that I say, hey, coffee, cream only, and then they go, the cream's over there, and I have to go fucking get it myself like a goddamn peasant.
I don't like that.
Okay. Okay, so why do you want to make
Here's what I don't like. You know what I don't like? Places that make you do their fucking job.
The hot dog stand is one of those
Well,
places.
that's different because you're finishing the job.
You're finishing the job with coffee.
Well, okay. This is a very good argument.
Thank you.
This is a very good.
This.
I respect this because I'm having to think deeply. The coffee's different because partially, you know what it is? Because if I'm going to get half and half, if I'm going to be a bad naughty boy and I'm going to grab some cream up in my coffee.
Why is that naughty?
Well, it just depends on what I'm doing because if I'm fasting, then technically it's... But really, I'm probably going to fuck with some cream.
I'm going to do the cream.
What I like, I watched the Starbucks woman yesterday do this.
Oh.
She pours more than I would.
Okay.
And I go, ooh, I would never pour that much.
You feel a little like a bad
I watch
boy.
it, I go, ooh, that's a lot of cream.
That's the best when they give you a
because
little
I watched her do
more.
it. She brings out a gallon of cream. First off, I've never dealt in cream of that size, right?
Never.
Like, that's some, and she pulls it out, and she goes and gets the half, and she goes, and it just glugs. And I go, ooh. And I go, I wouldn't do that, but I didn't do it, so it's not bad.
Yep.
So that's different. Now, I do understand with cream when they go, the cream's over there, what it's doing is it's allowing you to make your own decisions because everybody likes different amounts of cream. Right?
Yes.
Just like everybody likes different amounts of ketchup, or they don't even want ketchup, they want mustard or some other fucking thing. But the difference is... Okay. Well, first off, what I don't like is...
I think I might have won this argument.
You didn't win anything.
I think I
you didn't. What it is that it depends. Fuck me. So first off, I don't go to Dunkin' Donuts because they don't have those here, and they've never had them in any parts of the world that I've lived in.
They're missing out.
I'll go to a Starbucks.
Is the best donut. Dunkin'.
No, but the reason for Starbucks.
It's one of those. The coffee.
You just go there for the fucking donuts.
No, the donuts are ass. No one. I don't think anyone. Oh, they changed their name. It's not even Dunkin' Donuts anymore. It's just Dunkin'.
So, Starbucks is consistent. That's the nice thing there. A good pike roast with some cream is solid. Yeah. The other spots, you're right. There is a little bit of there's what I don't like. This is where I was gonna go. At a coffee shop or a hot dog stand, I understand. Let me do a little bit of work. I can finish the job. Now, you take me to a grocery store and you try to get me in that self-checkout line, you can go fuck yourself.
Yes.
I don't go to the grocery store to be a goddamn grocery person. I go there. I fucking hate self-checkout. Every goddamn time you go to self-checkout, there's a fucking error. There's this thing does not be. This does not. Place your bags in the tray. Place your bags. Put your fucking shit. And then, or I'm buying alcohol. And they come. I've never done self-checkout and actually been able to check myself out. Every fucking time somebody still has to come over and check and swipe their little fucking plastic card and be like, oh, we didn't get it right. What do we do? And then it takes longer. And then I go and I want them to do it because they get paid. I'm not a grocery man. I am a fucking shopper, and I want them to swipe my shit and put it in a fucking bag, and then I want to fuck off and get out of there knowing that person did their job. And what I hate, though, is a motherfucker with 15 items in a 10-item express checkout.
Oh, that dude's a piece of shit.
Fucking
that dude is
cannot stand it. The
Human
amount of times
waste.
I've gone to a grocery store and gotten more than 10 items is less than 10 times. I go because I don't even go to grocery stores anymore. But if I go, I'm there, I've got a mission, I've got some stuff, and I'm getting it. And then I see some motherfucker in front of me with 25 items in the express. And I want to stab him.
Yeah.
And there was a time not that long ago where I was waiting, and this guy's got a bunch of shit in front of me. And I try to be, I'm like, I'm going to surrender. This is fine. Everything's good. But I see this motherfucker with like 25 items. And I've got 2. And I look at him and I try to like not make a face where it's like, I'm going to fucking kill you and I hope everybody dies.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks back at me and he he goes, hey man, you know what? If you want to go ahead of me, that's fine. And I go, you know what, man? No, it's fine. Go ahead. You're good to go. All I needed was the acknowledgement that he was in the wrong fucking place.
Why wouldn't you take that spot?
I wasn't in a hurry. I wanted to work on not being in a hurry. I let him, and he goes, no, and I go, okay. Actually, I took it on the second go. Normally I would. It was that he genuinely, you could tell, he was like, oh, I have messed up. And that's what I want. In general, I don't care that people fuck up at all.
It's like when they
I
cut
just
you off
want them.
on the
It's like when somebody, like at our meal the other night where the food's cold and the food comes out cold.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can be, that's fine. Just say, hey, it took 48 minutes for our food to come out. All you have to do at minute 30, hey, I'm sorry, I know it's taking a long time, I'm really sorry, the kitchen's backed up. Just tell me. Just say you're fucking sorry. Acknowledge the errors.
All right.
But people are so goddamn weak that they can't acknowledge that things are going wrong. If things are going bad, step the fuck up. Tell me, hey, you know what? I'm sorry that it's taking forever for your food. Or there's no excuse. I'm sorry, we fucked up so bad. I will accept that all day.
I listen, I agree with you on this, but where you're wrong is the self-checkout thing. And this is why it is so much better. First of all, would you agree that as a competent person, right?
Are you saying you are one?
I'm saying you're significantly more competent than me, and it's sad that I'm more competent than like probably still half the population, and that's sad.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
If that's true,
yeah, I'm sure it's true. It's got to be true.
So scary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm acknowledging that.
Yeah, but you're not competent across the board.
No, but I can check out groceries faster than somebody who works at a grocery store. You know what I mean? Like, I'm there for speed. I want in and out of that grocery store.
That's why you don't go to self-checkout, because it's not a place for speed.
It's so much faster.
It's a place for you to go, and then you think you're done. It's a false finish.
No.
You know what it is?
What happens
self-checkout is blue balls.
Listen,
self-checkout is a place where you think you're about to come, and then they fucking stop you right on the edge. It's just edging. Okay. You're about to get finished, and then they go, just kidding, you can't fucking leave. And then you wait for this guy to roll up that's a mouth breather with his fucking jaw to come up to you, and you're like, and hey, I'm just trying to get my groceries, and he's like, well, did you swipe your credit card? And you're like, yeah, I have a credit card. I use that. Did you put the bags in the right place? You just fucking let me get my groceries and get the fuck out of here. See,
this is where you're wrong, though, because what happens when you go into the line...
By the way, that wasn't a special person. I want to be clear about that for anybody who's wondering. That's just an idiot.
It did sound...
I didn't mean for it to sound like that. I want to be clear. It was just a guy who's dumb. He didn't have an actual fucking issue. I love those ones.
Definitely from fucking Missouri.
I love the ones with real issues are the best.
Okay, so anyway, the worst, though, is when you go into a line and you're like, oh, this is a short line. The person in front of me doesn't have that many items. I'm going to be in and out of here. And then they start fucking talking about their day with the cashier. And you have to listen to this fucking bozo talk about how they didn't get enough fucking Candy Crush points in the last half an hour, and they need to go do that again, and they just jibber jabber the whole fucking time. And it's like, it would have been way faster for me to do this myself. I didn't have to talk to anybody. You like talking to people, which is fucking weird.
I don't talk to fucking grocery people.
You talk to everybody.
That's not true.
You talk a lot. You talk a lot.
You only see me when I'm around people. When I'm around people, I'm fucking talking. Yeah, but when I'm alone, I don't talk to people.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Nobody talks to people.
Well, I mean, if I'm alone in public.
What? What are you saying?
If I'm by myself in a public place, I'm not actively talking to a lot of people. No, but you can be alone in public.
Am I missing something here?
Yes.
It's like, yes. I don't fucking understand.
You can be alone in public.
No.
You can be by yourself in public.
Nope.
You can be in public, surrounded by people you don't know, and you are by yourself, but in public.
No, then you're just in public.
Right, but not with a group of friends. I'm saying when you see me, I'm with fucking friends. Jesus wept.
Listen,
let me just say something.
If there are people around you, you are not alone.
Yes, but you can be alone around people.
You can feel alone, but you're not feel alone. Then you're not alone.
I don't feel alone. I am.
No.
I'm by myself.
No, you're saying.
Put it that way. It's like, can you go to a party by yourself?
Yeah, but you're not in the party by yourself. It's a fucking party.
But you're by yourself at the party.
No.
Yes, you can be. You can be at a party by
Go
yourself.
to the party by yourself. You're not.
No, if you go to a party
by yourself,
if you go to a party by yourself,
then you're with the party. Then you are in the party with the party.
But you get to the party and you still haven't talked to anybody, and you just kind of walked around. You're still by yourself, but you're at the party.
No.
I go to the coffee shop. I go to the coffee shop and I sit there. I'm alone around people in the coffee shop. I don't fucking talk to people at my table.
You're alone around people. So you are around people is the important part of that.
Yes, but I'm not with them.
Listen, I understand conceptually what you're saying, but it does not make sense in a literal version of what you're saying. We started on this fucking hot dog thing, and I just want to go on record by saying burritos are so much better than hot dogs.
Shut the fuck up.
Burritos are better.
Yeah.
I need you to acknowledge that.
Burritos are a better food than hot dogs.
Hamburgers are better.
Yes.
Chicken nuggets are better. Fucking Tostitos are better. Like, the hot dogs are one of the worst foods.
They're not one of the worst.
They're one of the worst American foods that you think of when you think of America, which is like, I don't know, fucking cheeseburgers and hot dogs.
Yeah,
like, out of those two things specifically,
they're worse
hot dogs are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand when you go to like cookouts, right? You go to cookouts and they're like,
I'm telling you, it's the goddamn simplicity of the hot dog. It's the fact that a hot dog is a low commitment food. You go to the barbecue and you go, shut up.
You're comparing this to like going home with an ugly chick at the end of the night. Like, it's low commitment. It's fucking...
No, that's just your reality. That's not something that I understand.
Finger guns.
So, god damn it. Sometimes I'm right there on the precipice of just a deeply insightful point, and then you don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, debatably.
So,
I'm alone while I'm talking. I'm sorry.
So you're at a cookout.
Yeah.
And then I need to bring these back. There's a few really important things I need to talk about.
Okay.
If you're at a cookout and somebody's cooking a bunch of hot dogs, and they're cooking a bunch of hamburgers, people rarely say, unless it's maybe me and they know about the volume of food that I consume, they don't go, hey, how many hamburgers do you want?
I do that.
You get a hamburger. You get a hamburger, maybe two if they got these weak little pussy patties. But hot dogs, hey, we'll get you a couple hot dogs. Come back if you want a couple more hot dogs. You want a couple more hot dogs, you come back.
You know? A baseball game?
What a baseball game. Look, here's the thing. You want a hot dog, you don't got to commit to the hot dog. You grab a hot dog, you get a second hot dog. Look, come back. You want a third hot dog, nobody's going to judge you. Okay. It's American. You don't get judged for you get celebrated. If you eat too many hamburgers, people think you're weird. You eat too many hot dogs, you're Joey Chestnut.
That's true. I'll give you that. You have me on that. I jumped the fence. I'm on that side of the fence.
Let's go.
Only for that one argument. Because here's the thing. First of all,
I've never judged for an overconsumption of hamburgers, but you do get judged for an overconsumption of hamburgers. You don't get judged for an overconsumption of hot dogs.
But you know what? I think the reason for that, though, specifically, is because like the whole generation, every generation above ours, thinks that red meat is like the fucking end of the world, and you're gonna die tomorrow if you have it.
Well, lots of
I feel like
people,
that's
and people below us think that too.
That's
all sorts
the main
think
reason.
That.
So so here's the thing.
Dude, hot dogs
First
are
of all,
worse
I've never been to a cookout where unless we're talking like hundreds of people, but if you're at like a family cookout, let's say there's like 20, 30 people, right? Like it's a relatively small family cookout. I've never been the one when they're just not like, oh, how many hamburgers? They like get a count. Usually.
Well, they probably ask you because you're fucking massive.
But most people are considerate. I've never been to not a family one, but I've never been to a cookout where there's like no consideration of how many hamburgers should we make? Like, if there's 24 people, at least 24 hamburgers.
Well, they're making the hamburgers, but there's always a guy at the grill.
That is just
right? The guy's already, look, we got 24. We got 24 hamburgers. What he's saying is, how many you want? He's asking how many you want. He's not asking how many he's going to make. He's going to make a certain amount. How many hot dogs you want? You want 3 hot dogs? Fuck it. Another hot dog. Let me finish. I have a really important grocery store thing.
Right. Okay.
Let me tell you what I hate.
Go to the grocery store.
Let me tell you the worst thing that can happen in a grocery store.
Okay.
First off, before I get there, nobody in the world walks faster than somebody who works at a grocery store.
Yes.
I don't care if that motherfucker is the most unathletic looking person you have ever seen. You go, hey,
me.
Do you guys? No, I mean like way less athletic than you. Like, and you go, hey, where's the meat section? And they'll go, and then they take off, but it's a walk, but it's technically faster than anybody's ever walked before. Second, the worst thing that can ever happen in a grocery store is when somebody else puts that little divider in the middle of your conveyor belt. I fucking hate them. Oh my God. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When you're there and you've got your stuff, and then their stuff's... And I've created ample, in fact, space between my stuff and theirs. And then this guy looked at me and he goes... Divides ours. No. And then he proceeds. That's actually not what it was. Now I remember what pissed me off so much. That's fine.
Okay.
It's not good. It's what it is when you divide it. It's the way you divide.
The force.
It's the way you do it. You can be like, you can do this, and you can put one in. And you go.
Right. It's a little.
And you just give him a little. Oh,
it's nicer.
Oops, let's make sure we don't mingle our stuff. What he did, he put a fucking divider after my stuff. I had put my stuff down.
Yeah.
His stuff's over here. Then he takes a divider and puts it behind mine to separate me from the person that wasn't even behind me. There wasn't even anybody behind me.
See, I always use the divider if I'm in line.
You piece of shit. God.
No, I'm going to give you the reason.
He was dividing me from somebody else.
Yeah, that's
it wasn't
annoying.
even from him.
Yeah, that's very annoying. The reason I put
I was wondering why you weren't reacting in the way
No.
It's because you're that fucking guy.
No, listen. Here's the reason I did the divider. I've already explained to you that it very much pisses me off if I'm in a line and the cashier starts like chatting up the fucking day with the person in front of me because I'm just trying to get the fuck out of there. I don't want to. No one wants to be at the grocery store, right? Like, and if that's the highlight of your fucking week, I'm sorry for you. That's it. Like, there's nothing else to say.
Yeah, for you, the saddest part is that you're not actually getting to eat while you're there.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've done it, if I'm going to be real. So, the reason I put the divider down is because when somebody's in front of me, if the cashier, like, sees them and they're talking, and then they see me place that fucking divider and start putting my shit up, they know. It's like saying to them, like, hey, you better hurry the fuck up and get this person out of here. Like, I'm not here to waste time and hang out with you. I just like let me get my shit and get out of here. Like, I'm not looking to have fun at the grocery store. It's just not gonna happen.
See, I'm looking to have fun everywhere.
So we're agreeing. I just wanted to say that the main point of this conversation, I'll give you the hot dog thing.
I didn't know that we disagreed on everything.
We disagree on
I didn't know until tonight.
Yeah. Especially side boob, under boob, which we're going to go back to. After we agree.
We got to rank the hymnium.
Hymnium.
The hymnium.
Yeah, I hate that. But yeah. We'll
hymnium. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Out of these three noises.
Okay.
Which one do you dislike the most?
Oh. Okay, definitely hated that. Ooh, that was kind of sweet. First one.
No, I wasn't. I can't do most of them. No. What about this one? Do you like this noise though?
Yeah. That's a good noise.
You like that noise?
That's like, I'm satisfied. It's a satisfying.
But it's a depth of satisfaction.
Yeah, it's like I ate this chocolate chip cookie and it was really fucking good. It's like the grumpy dad that didn't want to get the cat, but then the cat crawls up on his shoulder while he's watching the football game with his hands in his pants and he's got a fucking Budweiser. And he's just like,
we had different childhoods. We had different childhoods.
He loves that cat, bro. He loves the cat.
It's a dog normally. That's how I know you're a fucking loser because you're talking about cats.
Oh
my God.
Cats are way better than dogs. Listen, I love both. I love dogs. I love cats. I like them both. They're both great. But dogs are just, it's so much effort.
You know what I'm so curious about?
Much effort.
There's going to be a point where... There will be a point.
There will be.
Where there's like literally like now it's may be a little arrogant. I think there's going to be a point where 1 million people watch each of these episodes.
Okay.
Or at least download them or whatever. I think despite
I hope we get cat
despite
people.
I hope we do
bad.
See, this is what's so good. We will have cat fans, we'll have cat people because of you.
Better.
But we'll have dog people because of me.
Yeah, dogs are
but there's going to be a point I think where 1 million people watch each just 'cause I would watch this.
Yeah.
I mean
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So, but I understand that I look like the douchey, guy that, not really as much of a, well, that's, I do have hair. Yeah. But
accent.
I think I'm less likable at first glance, depending on what you're thinking.
I don't think that's true. I think you're way more likable at first glance.
Well, likable to look at, perhaps, but
yeah, which is all that matters. We already discussed this last episode.
No, but did you hear what I just said? That made me less likable because I just said likable to look at, like a dick. See?
Yeah.
People want you to succeed more than me. Because they see a bald guy who's just, whatever, and they go, I hope he does well. And they see me and they go, I don't like that cunt. He's got a weird accent and a fucking black long sleeve shirt and boots the size
He doesn't even say exactly correct.
So, but I think there's going to be a point where what I will win is most of these arguments.
No.
I think I'm in the majority on most of in a good way. Because I do believe the Mark Twain quote with deep passion.
Okay.
That if you find yourself on the side of the majority, you're probably wrong. I'm in
on the
almost
side of the minority right now. Most people like dogs.
I fucking know. That's why I'm quoting Mark Twain right now to make my point.
Okay.
Normally, I'm on the side of the minority.
Yeah.
And I mean that both racially as well as in the sense of just general
English
opinions.
People.
Yeah, English people.
Okay.
That I think if you believe what most people believe, most people are out of shape, unhappy, work jobs they hate.
Yes.
Are with people they don't like, living shit lives. So yeah, I want to be in the minority.
Okay.
But when it comes to things like what we're talking about, I think the majority will agree with me.
Yes.
I think, first off, dogs, I win.
And those people.
But hot dogs, I think people are going to... Look, I'm not a big hot dog guy. I want to be real clear. But you're overly...
I'm just saying nobody likes
hating them.
No one likes
Well, that's not... No, but that's an insane absolute term to say, that nobody likes hot dogs. Scoot closer to the goddamn microphone. You're a video guy. You should know this.
I was just leaning back for a second. I was stretching my back.
Well, I want them to hear you. You have
listen.
mediocre things to say.
There are plenty of things we do every single day as human beings that nobody likes.
There's plenty of things that you do that nobody likes.
Yeah, I was like, let's name them.
Like in the middle of me talking about something seemingly important earlier, and you just kept farting. Like you just,
it was like three times.
Look, I love a good fart.
Yeah,
I love it.
You fart more than
that's not true. That is so fucking true. Not true. We are going to end up. Oh my god, you're so stupid.
Who farts more? If you had to pick.
Fuck off!
At least
I didn't fart for an extended period of time when I was pure carnivore. I was not farting. I started farting when I started eating fucking carbs and gluten and shit again.
Yeah.
So for 3 months of the time you've known me, I've been farting.
That's at least a third of the time.
Yes, but
that's a lot. But that's a lot of farts.
That's because you're over exaggerating and overweighing in on a period of my life that you forget about. You notice when people do fart, but you don't notice when they don't.
Okay, let's go back to this cat thing real quick.
No.
Okay.
Let me say that again, because this is a quote for TikTok or Instagram.
You're right. That's a quote.
Okay?
I get it.
You notice when people do fart, but you don't notice when they don't fart. Clip.
You're right. You're not wrong in that statement.
Okay, we were talking about...
thing, though, because
I don't want to do the dog-cat thing right now. I don't want to do that right now.
Okay, cats are better, but sure.
Okay, I like good cats, but everybody thinks that cat's good. Let's go to that.
Okay, you want to go
first? Let's pour a drink first.
Yeah. Where's the bourbon? You brought it down. No, that's the end.
No, there's not. Okay, so while you're doing this, I want to say...
You remember how loud that was? Ready?
Okay.
So loud.
So we're pouring Bullet Bourbon. And I want to give a first rights opportunity right now to alcohol companies. Bullet, I'm actually really normally a Jameson guy. However, I can be bought in this regard.
Bullet?
And I want to say I can't be bought normally, but I love whiskey. And if I had enough Bullet, I was a bourbon guy once, so I could be again. But Bullet, I will say, if you don't choose us... Don't do that. Don't. Did you see that? God. Fuck. That's awful.
Also,
if
Bullet goes with
we'll take Jameson. If
right?
Yeah, it does. But
I hate Pat Benatar
but here's what
so much.
Also, what?
I was, for some reason in my head, I was thinking Bullet with my best shot, but it's Hit Me with Your Best Shot. Either way, I hate Pat Benatar. So
I hate you.
That song sucks ass.
You.
It's just the whole thing's annoying. But
so, also at some point, I do want a platform to speak about my passion for alcohol and how I think everybody's a little bitch.
We should.
I don't want to do that right now.
Shotgun. You didn't bring it. Sponsored by Shot Fun.
It's in my. Might be in my truck still.
Okay. You never tried.
Might be able to do that. No. It's a shotgun for beers, but also I have real guns.
Well, that's not beer related.
I know.
You ever see those liquor things? That's the giant rifle, assault rifle. It's just like a glass assault rifle filled with alcohol.
Is he close enough to the mic?
Yeah, it's going up.
He keeps. Yeah, but don't stop backing away so much.
It's quiet in the headphones. It's not as quiet in reality. It's much more quiet in the headphones. I promise. I'm close enough. I guarantee you I'm close.
Don't do that. I'm trying to help you and our viewers, not fucking.
Have you seen that though? Now I'm touching it and shit. Great.
Okay, shut up.
Okay, let's.
I'm so curious. You know what's going to be great is that any of the people starting here who are watching this just at the very early days, they have to have some understanding of who I am just from maybe they came from my list of or my Instagram or TikTok or some shit. The funny thing is actually you have significantly more followers than I do on TikTok.
I'm forgotten though. I haven't posted in forever.
But I mean you were a big deal for a little bit there.
That was a big deal for a bit.
But I mean they won't know us other than through fucking the business or my stand up or whatever.
No, that's true.
And then they're going to be here and then this whole thing, but there's going to be people who come here who just don't know us. Somebody's going to be like, have you seen these fucking idiots arguing?
Yeah.
And then they just have no context and then they just watch this. And I'm so intrigued to see how those people react.
Bald guy and English guy is going to be what we're known as. For sure.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Because remember today when we were talking about the basement yard guys and I go, which one? And you go, the less... I wanted to say the one who's in bed. You were like the one who's in less bad shape.
Yeah, that is exactly what I said. One of them.
Yeah, and I knew which one. He's in good shape. Yeah,
he's in good shape.
But then the other one's not.
You're right. Yeah.
And I was thinking people are going to go with us. What do they say? And they won't say that. They'll say bald. It's easy.
They'll go with bald. Yeah. Even though both are true, they'll go bald. Yeah, they'll definitely go bald. I am the better swimmer. Just
you don't even. That's not even fucking guaranteed to be true.
You can't swim.
You swim
you
all
can't
the
swim
time.
a mile.
I can swim a mile. I haven't lately. Or maybe I've never swam a full mile.
Okay, well, I have, so I'm a better swimmer.
If there's enough
maybe
people watching this and doing this, then we will have a legitimate race, fucking Nigel.
Right, but
Nigel,
as of
we call him Nigel Phelps.
I'm the better swimmer.
No, you've swam more as a grown-up.
Right.
Of overhead, so I can hold my breath significantly longer than you. I can stay in cold baths significantly longer. Yeah. I can lift more weight. He's crazy strong.
I might be able to lift as much weight.
In what?
Whatever. I bet you I can
maybe
lift almost
squat
as much.
Because you're built. Yeah, because you're built.
No, I can only squat 310, 320 maybe.
That might be more than me right now, to be honest.
Okay.
In a proper back squat.
Yeah,
I hate squatting. I deadlift.
Deadlift, I'm lower. I bet I'm terrible at that.
We're built
I'm
different.
405.
Yeah, I beat you there.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, so, but the fuck are we talking about?
Bald and less bald.
Yeah, but there was something. Okay, let's just do Himian.
Okay, let's do Himian. You go first.
No, I asked you.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yes.
Go. Okay, so what do you want? Best or worst at the top?
I want you. What do you think?
Worst.
No.
We don't want
rank them from top to bottom. Top is at the top for a fucking reason.
And we're only doing main characters, right?
No, I want all of the little side characters.
Do I get to pick Ted's mom, the mom?
No. Of the 5.
It's called How I Met Your Mother, so it's
that's his mother.
Thing.
Oh, you mean Ted's wife?
I'm saying Ted's wife. Yeah, the mom.
No, she's rubbish.
She's number one.
She's barely in the show.
Still the best character.
She's not. You're the only. Stop hailing Hitler, by the way.
You're right. That was weird.
You're the only person who thinks she was the right choice.
False.
He dated so many hotter chicks. Ted batted out of his fucking league that whole show.
Yeah, the whole show.
He pounded tons of top grade.
Yeah, and which one was the mother of his child's 2 children? Is there one was a clear winner?
What?
One was the best, clearly the best.
One woman?
He banged, yeah. Clearly her. She
wasn't clearly the best. He just chose her.
No, she was by far the best. Best personality out of everybody in the show. She had no downsides in personality. She was just quirky, cute, and that was it.
I don't like her teeth.
I like the teeth. I like horsing out a little bit too. So like, yeah, you know all about that. Okay,
but also just fucking
that's
forget that part.
Number one. I'm putting her.
No, she's not in there. It's the 5 of the 5 of the core 5.
So
rank them.
Okay, number 1. We're going personality. I'm gonna pick Lily.
Christ.
I'm gonna pick Lily.
No.
Yes.
No.
She's the hottest for me. She's the hottest. So she's number 1. Even though she's the worst, she's the hottest. So I'm still picking her. Okay. And she was the band camp girl.
No. Shut the fuck up. Just restart and treat this like a human. No, I won't. Start over
Lily.
And rank. I'll fucking stab you.
Okay, fine.
Rank them.
Oh, okay.
Based
all right,
now,
all right.
stop. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Your actual favorite characters.
Yep. Marshall.
Stop with the.
Wait. Yeah, Marshall's number 1.
Okay, I can
Marshall's
accept
number 1.
this. It's your favorite characters. Stop fucking being yourself and just.
Marshall for sure is 1. 2 is probably Barney then.
The Barnacle.
Yep.
Swahili.
I guess 3 is as a character, and this is not me agreeing to anything else. Robin's 3. 4 Lily, 5 Ted.
Ted below Lil?
But I do want to go on record in saying if we're going hotness level, Robin is definitely below.
If we're on hotness level, it's
Robin's
definitely
below
Ted.
Lily. No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, but not Ted. If Ted, Barney, Marshall.
Wait, you think Ted's
No.
better looking
I'm
than
asking out of
Barney?
those 3. That wasn't a list. That was
Ted's the worst looking of those 3.
by far.
Okay.
So we're in agreement. Oh, okay. I thought
Did we just agree?
I thought the joke. I thought you were just making the joke as compared to the girls.
Depending though, Marshall's weight really fluctuates.
Also true, but
Marshall's
personality is
confidence
the best.
also changes dramatically based on his weight.
So much,
dude.
Yeah.
Skinny Marshall, like I think real Jason Segel's confidence shifts based on his weight.
Yes.
And so do his characters.
So does everybody.
Anytime, it's humans. Yeah, that's why when people go, let's be positive about the body.
Like, I'm a fat piece of shit, but like pretty soon I'm not a fat piece of shit.
I feel like a fat piece of shit right now.
That's what I'm
in the
saying.
way that, and I think that's a very. I don't agree with the way I look in a mirror.
Yeah.
And I should look better. And there will be a point where I go, I've been there, but I go, that's good. But you should want to be better.
Let's talk about your accent.
No. We're not going there right now.
No, I want to.
No. We got to finish him.
Okay.
We got to stay on it.
All right.
Then we can go to it.
Top 5.
It's like my least favorite thing to talk about, by the way.
What, your accent?
Yeah.
I was just going to ask.
I know you're not going to be. I know.
For you and with females and stuff in your whole life. Like, is it a giant plus or like a little bit of a plus? It's probably a giant plus, right?
This is a much deeper topic.
Okay, let's go to him then.
So, very good.
Yeah, I would guess.
Overall.
It's kind of bullshit.
100%.
Yeah.
Sure. So, you saying kind of bullshit would be misinterpreted, I think, by listeners as you saying the accent itself is bullshit. Yes. I think you're upset that I have one.
Yes.
Yes, that's what bothers you.
That's what it is.
You're upset that you don't have one.
Yes.
You could honestly look just like you do.
And have an accent.
But what you would need, you need a proper one. Like, mate, when I moved there, I talk like this, bro. Like, you need a fucking English accent.
Yeah.
If you walk around talking like this, with that bald head and that nose, you'd still be fucking smashing it out.
It'd be great.
Oh, you'd be smashing it out, mate. It'd be a different thing. You throw on a suit, you get your little vest, Go out there like a Guy Ritchie fella.
Guy.
No, but with an English accent, you would be.
That's true. It's more distinguished.
Think about that, man.
Pocket
You'd be
watch.
walking around just fucking smashing it out.
And
all
a pocket
right.
watch, for sure.
Oh, yeah, my nose. It's because I've been sniffing so much fucking money. They're like, what does that even mean? But nobody knows what it means, but it's fucking cool. So, How I Met Your Mother characters.
Yep. Number 1.
Barney.
Okay. Respectable.
Barney's, it's just the episodes where Barney, the best episode.
Okay.
If you have to go quick, best episode, what's your best episode of How I Met Your Mother?
The one where they're in the Star Wars costume. Because it's Star Wars.
You are
But he
so
wears
fucking...
he has a stormtrooper outfit. You know what I'm talking about. In Barney's apartment, which is the dopest fucking
but that's
apartment.
not a Star Wars episode. That's just where, you mean where Robin's in it because he's bunking Robin and she's in the Star Wars thing? Yeah, no. The best episode, hands down, is the playbook.
Which one?
The episode where Barney repeatedly uses the playbook to, all of those episodes, all of those websites that they talk about in that show are real websites still.
Didn't know that.
All of them, and they're fucking amazing.
Cool.
It's like his dick's too big. His one where he's like does a hot air balloon around the world, like all these things. Von, whatever his name is. Oh my god, those are the best. But Barney, when Barney's at the top, Barney is the top.
Okay. Who's
number
next?
2? Marshy Marsh.
Yep.
Marshmallow.
Okay. Fair.
3. Robin.
Okay. Yeah. We're the same on 3.
4. Ted.
Ugh.
5. Lily. Hands down. Lily is
Ted's
such a hard 5.
Dude. Ted's the
No,
fucking...
but here's what I'll say. When Ted's at the top, he's at the top. When Ted's funny, Ted is fucking funny.
Okay.
Like, I'm telling you, man, you find some of those Ted moments
right.
where he is such a fucking nerd. Okay, we were rewatching I told you the first season the other day.
Yeah.
There's a scene, oh my god, by the way, I laughed so fucking hard because they go to the airport and Barney, but this is this is the thing. The character of Barney, the ideas he comes up with to meet women
is ridiculous.
And I know it's not him and it's the writers, are truly amazing though.
Yes.
They're hilarious. Some of them are genius, though. Like, well, you actually have to take a step back and be like, is it fucked up? Of course. But is it genius? 100%. When they go to the airport and he drops off bags and he just goes to baggage claim, him and Ted go to baggage claim wearing suits and they drop off, he puts his own bags onto the carousel to pull them off to meet the women who are coming into town.
Okay.
Because they're coming into town for a weekend and he can pretend he doesn't live there. He meets them on their little vacation. And then they fuck off and he goes right back to his life. Genius. But he says in that he goes, we're international businessmen. And based on our night the other night of I'm here on business, I died. But so when Barney and Ted are doing that, there's a point where Ted drops a bag and he then stands up and they say like they do gymnastics and he goes, perfect 10. And Ted does this fucking thing. And he goes like this, like a gymnast landing. Yeah. And it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen where I had to watch. I also was obscenely high. Well, but I watched it 4 times back. Like I had to rewatch that. Like when he is being such a fucking nerd, it's good. But definitely, I think a lot of the humans would agree. Barney, Marshall, Robin, Ted, Lily.
I mean, Ted and Lily... interchangeable as characters. The reason I think I like Lily more
because if
we're going to involve her, yes, that is a big part of it for sure.
I don't want to have sex with Ted even a little.
But 2, like minus
God.
What?
Did you see that?
What did I do?
He just drooled down his whole beard
again.
Oh my god.
Okay, so listen, minus the whole, you know when she like fucking ditches out on Marshall and gets her own place.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Spoiler. Okay. If you subtract that from happening, right? Pretend that didn't happen. The rest of it, she's a good woman. You know what I mean? Good women like that are hard to come by. So it makes her more attractive as a character.
Fair. I mean,
which is why she.
If you looked at them from like a therapy perspective, they're deeply codependent and have lots of issues. But I think it's a good codependent. Well, as far as an actual codependent relationship works, theirs is good.
Yes,
and they seem to have a lot of intercourse.
They definitely have.
Which is great for that.
Plus, she was at band camp. So,
how long have we been on? 54. Wow.
Hey, wow. Okay, so How I Met Your Mother is now ranked Do we want to finish this side boob?
I don't even know if that was that what we said we were going to finish?
That was the main thing.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have that much more to...
We also talked about boob thing.
What boob thing?
Side boob versus...
Oh, no. That's what we were going to do, is talk about total boob.
Oh, total
That was
boob
total boob.
Right, but I feel like I already won that debate.
How often do you say things wrong?
Total boob?
You said total boob.
I talk too fast. It's because I don't really think a lot before I
know.
talk. So it just kind of...
I just got to say, if you didn't see episode 1, go back to it. We watched the first few minutes just to be if, like, is this worthwhile? What the fuck are we doing? And he said Tom Hagerford about Parks and Rec.
I thought that was his real name, though.
It's Tom Haverford. He also, when we played a game of Fishbowl, we play this game called Fishbowl when our team comes into town, and we if you know what Fishbowl is, it's where the first round is you put a bunch of different names or ideas or thoughts or whatever into a hat. Not thoughts, I don't know why I said that. And then you have to act them out, and then the second round you say one word, and the next thing, and one of them was Kyrie Irving, and he was trying to get us to guess.
I don't know sports. To be clear, I know no sports.
To try and get us to get Kyrie Irving,
except League of Legends,
he put. It's not a sport.
It's a sport. Esports is a sport.
It's not. They're not
we
sports.
can debate
Shut
this
the
next time.
Fuck up! They're not sports.
Okay.
To try and get us to guess Kyrie Irving, the basketball player, he tried to get us to guess the city of Irvine in California by saying, this is the headquarters of Blizzard Gaming.
What?
As if we all know where the headquarters of Blizzard Gaming is.
You make me sound
Irvine.
like a comic book store owner in The Simpsons. Like,
bro, if you
look,
if you told me you owned a comic book store, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, 100%. It's the bald.
That's a lot of
Is it a little less now because of the LASIK?
Yeah, well, and you've continued to lose weight.
That's true.
You weren't real chubby when you got here, but when you were bigger back. Like if you were like 60 pounds more, I would guess that you would own a comic book store.
I used to be 60 pounds more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Not when you got here. I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
CJ lost 50 pounds.
That's true. Okay.
And didn't seem to have it to lose. He's looking good,
dude. Here's the problem with comic book stores. I feel
no.
I just need to say this one thought. It's quick. I feel like they could make more money than they do, but they're too. With Amazon existing, and your markup is like 400%. What's the point? Like, why would you ever go to a store and pay 400% more than
to go and feel the fucking stuff?
But then
feel the comics.
But everybody just goes and then orders it from Amazon because it's fucking like if it was 30%.
Do you want to get into the economics of the current state of the world and e-commerce?
That's boring. I don't want to.
Yeah, because we could do that.
No, I don't want.
I don't want to do that either.
Okay.
So
side boob, under boob. Let's go.
Full boob.
Yeah, no. No,
what
I disagree.
No, what do you mean?
Oh, no, we were talking big versus little was the...
Yeah, but we're talking about full boob preference.
And we were talking about size. Remember we said big or little? You said big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a little guy.
You're a little guy?
Yeah, I mean, my size is not little. Like, I'm a chubby dude. You're
a regular-sized person, though.
Regular size.
How tall are you?
5'9".
A little small.
It's small. It's on the shorter side for sure.
So,
are we doing
where
side
the
boob,
debate started? No, it's full boob.
No.
What do you mean? No.
No, I'm just gonna go back to my argument from before. Is that more often than not, like a hot girl in lingerie.
I'll take a well-shaped. No, we're not going that. That's a no.
That's what the conversation is.
No, it wasn't. We had that conversation.
Yes.
The conversation we didn't finish that we started was naked titty.
Yes.
Preference.
Yes.
On size, which is a loaded question and an
we can
unfair.
Do that. We can talk about that.
Okay. I know
Why
we can.
Why is it unfair?
Because it's so circumstantial and dependent. So, if you just have to say big or small, I'm going to say big.
Okay.
Now, I will say this. All of the first girls that I dated did not have large breasts.
Okay.
They had small boobs because I really like skinny girls.
Yeah.
Same. And I can't help that. but I dated the first 5 girls that I intercoursed were 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", and then 6 foot. Like I was just climbing an inch a girl, and most of them didn't have much in the breasticle department because of quite skinny.
Okay.
And then as I got a bit old, there was a certain point, like mid-20s, where then I started to experience some larger boobs, which I'd experienced plenty in between, but they weren't the ones I dated.
Yeah.
But I'll say that, and my theory was always, and it's not even a theory, this is a fucking law, is that I've never had a boob in my hand and been like, wow, I'm so upset that I have a boob in my hand.
Okay.
However, once you encroach upon truly magnificent breasts,
yeah,
you want them, and you want more of them. But size is not indicative of quality. Small breasts can be remarkably well done.
Yeah.
They can be a great small boob. I will take a great small boob over a bad big boob, but I'll take a great big boob over a good small boob.
Here's
if all boobs were created equal, which they're not.
They're not.
Because God is, he didn't make all boobs equal. But if you took equal quality...
Is this...
I can't help myself. I didn't even... If you took equal quality of boob...
Yeah.
And you had a small titty, a medium titty, and a big titty, and they're all top-notch quality titties...
Yeah.
You're taking the big titty.
See, now here's the reason I don't like it. As like, maybe our
can you angle?
Maybe what we're
camera?
saying is like, I feel like we need to be more specific about size, right? Because there's big and then there's like big, right?
Yeah.
So, like, perfect hand amount is what I'm talking about. Is the best, right? Like perfect, like if it perfectly fits in where I can cup fully, I like that more than if it's like bigger than my hand, right? I'm like I can cup the whole thing. That's nice. That's like, what, a B maybe?
For you, I don't know. Yeah, probably.
My hands are bigger than yours, so let's not fucking start.
No, you do have big hands for your size, though. We've done.
Go ahead,
yeah.
put this up. My hand is.
We're not doing this.
Go ahead, touch your hand. My hand is bigger than yours, so I don't want to fucking start this.
Stuck on each other again.
My hand is definitely.
No, well, they're the same, but I'm significant. Stop pushing your hand up like a child. My hands are still bigger, but I'm.
Mine are longer.
But you're significantly smaller than me.
Yeah.
But and you got big feet. You have the same size feet and hands, but you're a little
big old feet.
Your middle's just stopped growing.
Oh, I got it. Height.
No, not your dick. I meant like your height.
I wasn't talking about my dick.
Well, I was.
Okay.
Okay. So what it is now I'll take.
Also, too big hangs too much.
Yeah, you don't want hangers.
I don't want hangers. Well, everyone gets older.
No, I know, but like proper hangers, like there are some that like if you put them in the right encasing, like you put them in the right bra and stuff, you're like those are incredible. But then the bra's off, and you're like, whoa.
Yes.
They're sitters.
Yeah. Okay.
They're slouches. They're slackers. They're hangy. They didn't show up for class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that only happens when you're like 60.
No, not always though.
Okay.
No, you're wrong.
Not seen
How many boobs do you think you've seen in real life?
Are we single or pairs? It's an odd number if it's singles.
Is it significantly different for you?
Well,
typically when I've seen a boob, I've seen both.
Oh, I've seen a bitch with one boob.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why.
What?
Yeah.
Stop stopping. Finish the story. What do you mean?
That's the whole story. I saw a girl.
She had one boob just in general?
Yeah.
Which one? Left.
Right. No, it was the right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
Yeah.
I don't know
why is that? Do you think
I don't know.
have like a left
I expect if I lost a titty, I'd want it to be the right.
What do you?
Well, that's not true because I'd still want my pushing power on my right arm.
Okay, here's a good question. Big boob, and what I mean by that, let's say perfect Ian size boob. So big, good, solid boob. Solid boob with the big nip, or like small boob with regular size nip.
Regular nip.
Yeah, regular nip all the way.
Well, Well, it depends on size. I have bigger nipples than most people. So I like smaller nipples because I like what I don't have in that regard.
How big are your nipples?
Bigger than they maybe should be.
Can look?
No, I'm not gonna. I can look. I know what they look like. I've seen them.
See.
I'm not gonna show them right now, but I know what they look like. They're not absurd. I'm not. Now, wait. Now let me be clear with everybody. They're not fucking. They're just for a person that's leaner, like because I still have kind of like heavy nips from being like a fat kid. Not really. They're just bigger nipples. Some people have small nipples. My nipples are. They're a. If one was the median.
A pepperoni?
No, not quite that.
I mean,
close. If the median, if a median nipple was 1, n equals 1, I'm 1.2. So 20% larger than a normal nipple. Yeah, add 20%. That's
not that big. Okay.
No, they're not like what you were talking about. In my opinion, was like a boob that was mainly nipple.
Yeah, that's
like pancake.
That's a no-go for me. That's a no-go. That's a hard pass.
I love a. I'll tell you this. Even in a general sense, I'll take. See, now here's the other thing. We're talking about titties to look at or titties to touch.
Ooh.
Because those are different.
Let's go touch.
Well, touch, then it's really more about feel than it is about size or tightness or anything else. But when it comes...
like, density? Are you talking density?
No, like sit-up ability. Like, how much do they sit up? Because the sit-up titties, what I want to look at.
Okay.
But from a feel perspective, they may actually not have as much feel.
So density. Are they buoyancy? Buoyancy.
Yeah, but I love looking at a titty that doesn't really move much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody likes that more.
Well, no, but people, I will say this, and it's unfortunate, but I love the look of a fake titty. Oh, great.
Yeah,
big fan.
I feel like the reason for that though is most fake titties are like.
How do we genuinely disagree on pretty much everything? Yeah. Like, it's wild that we sit here. Like, people might think we don't, and that we're making this up. We have planned none of this.
No.
And the fact that you're the guy who puts the fucking separator in the grocery store makes me fucking hate you.
Well, I normally use self-checkout.
But I have never. All right, comment section. Have you ever put down a thing like that and just...
First of all, let's not act like I slam it down.
I bet you
I'm pretty nice about
you have no awareness of the world around you.
Oh, then sure, maybe I slam it, but I'm not like in a malicious way slamming it. I'm not paying attention to everything that's happening.
Let me just say this, and I'm probably going to say this a lot of episodes in the first however long we film this podcast. Paul is the most unaware...
I know where this is going.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It's the best way I can describe him is a couple of things. One is he is hands down the least aware person of the world around him I've ever met. Like, truly doesn't know what's going on around him. I once watched him miss while he was trying to drink water.
Yep.
Like, he just went...
A big sip.
And just spilled it on the floor. I go, what happened? He goes, I don't know. I missed. And you go, what? And he wasn't drunk. It was just water. Now, the second thing was... So incredibly unaware of the world around him, but incredibly aware of himself.
Yes.
In deep self-awareness and no awareness of the world around him. And so it's a very bizarre thing to just behold and be around. And then, yeah, that's where I'll stop.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I mean, it's very accurate.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to things.
No, but you're so aware of yourself.
Yeah.
It's such a bizarre combination of things. Typically, people who are aware of the world around them are aware of themselves. Or maybe they're so aware of the world around them that they actually don't know themselves because they're so worried about it. But for you to be actually genuinely self-aware in a way that makes you, like, understand yourself and change the way you behave and things, but then also, like, literally not know where people are standing near you. Like, the amount of times you stand in front of people that are in a conversation is absolutely insane. I mean, so CJ, who's at the laptop right now, literally, he will just stand in front of CJ in a circle, just block him out and not even fucking know. And CJ, we call him the aware wolf because he is aware of everything around him. So they're just complete opposites, and it's beautiful because they live together, and it's very funny. We're at an hour again, bro. We gotta wrap.
Okay, what did we?
I thought these were gonna be like what? 109?
All right, let's wrap.
Fuck time, dude. Time's not even real. It's a construct.
Let's wrap with this solid last statement about the boobs. That side boob and under boob, because of the expectancy of looking for the big boob, is better than
the mystique.
Boob. Because of that reason. I feel like you need to budge on this one. I feel like you know the answer is that I'm right.
Yeah, but it's dependent upon what you want.
No.
How is it better?
It's better. It causes more feelings
yes.
of wanting.
Yes.
Yes.
I will agree.
Okay. So
I agree.
1 point.
An underboob will get me angry. Because I want to see the whole boob.
You want to see the whole
but it also gets. I love it. I love an underboob. Also, I haven't seen underboob. I don't think I've seen underboob since I left LA.
What do you mean?
When I lived in LA, I would see underboob.
Is there?
There's no LA in Idaho. There's no LA in Idaho. There's no underboob in Idaho.
There's got to be underboob.
There's got to be somewhere.
We'll look for it.
Well,
We'll look.
But I'll say we agreed upon the curvature. We both love the curvature of an underboob. Yep. But yeah. Underboob, side boob. Underboob and side boob, they do cause more feeling. But the full boob causes more satisfaction. So it would depend upon how we are rating the things we're doing. Are you basing your rating off of feeling or off of satisfaction? If it's satisfaction, it's full boob with nip. If it's feeling, then it's going to be underboob or side boob with no conclusion of knowing what that nipple looks like.
I think I'll agree with you on the underboob part. You
realize that we are both thinking about this and having deep breath thoughts as though we are discussing a new principle in physics. And we are both a couple of just scientists out here well, I don't actually know that I agree with your principle, but I will budge slightly on the effect of the underboob. It does have the curvature that gets me going. We're talking about this so fucking seriously. But it matters, man,
Doesn't matter.
Andrew Huberman's out there talking about getting sunlight on your eyes, and I'm talking about getting my eyes on some underboob, and, that's what matters.
All right, fair enough. All right.
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.